welcome back to another episode of the Cobblemon Forever world. As you could tell in that little intro, I have basically done a lot to the apricorn farm here. So as you can see, I added this little retaining wall because I thought it looked better than just, flattening out the earth, and then kind of separates like my farm from the actual wild too, which I think works well. Just ignore that I didn't do anything over there, or this in monstrosity that I just kind of left alone. But I will probably end up moving this to make it more bigger in case I need it. But right now we don't really need too many apricorns for no reason. I mean, I could probably turn this into like more of a farm, like a wood farm for apricorn, because these actually kind of don't look bad, the apricorn wood. So that could be a project for later on. But I actually want to do something today, and it involves this brush here, which is basically all we're saying is I want to go fossil hunting, because there are fossil Pokemon in this game, and they get in like grave dig sites or whatever, so I feel like it would be fun if we went and did a little bit of adventuring today. Take a little break from the building, and yeah, let's go to it. In order to do that, we need to craft this fossil analyzer here, which is just this, I believe. Yep. We got the fossil analyzer, and we also need a restoration tank, which looks like it revolves another revive, which means I have to go and get more honey again. So off back into that forest to kill some Combi. Oh yeah, I completely forgot. Luxio is now level 30, so we can actually evolve him. So let's get this guy evolving. Look at him go. I don't really know what to name these guys. I might name this Luxio here, because, we've had him since the beginning. He's kind of been trusty. So let's name him something classic, like Leo. That's a pretty classic name for a Luxray, I think. Little Tiger. Man, actually, wow, his sprite looks so cool. I mean, his, model looks really good. Like, I was not expecting that. Like, I've seen the Luxray before, but for some reason it just looks cooler when it's mine. So I should check if I'm able to ride him. No, it does not look like I'm able to. That's fine. Didn't expect it to. I've also kind of figured out the app reduces a little bit and have been buffing up my Flygon here to make him a little bit faster. As you can tell, he also has more stamina, so he can go further now too, which is super nice. And I should also name this Flygon to something. I don't know yet. But now that I got that revive, I believe it's just this to make... Oh my god, if I can do this correctly. The restoration tank. There we go. And if I put these together in here? No. How do I set this up now? I think I'm going to place it like right here. And then there's another part to this though. What is that part? I need a monitor, I think? Okay, so I need a data monitor then. Okay, so let me go grab that. Also isn't too bad of a crafting recipe. Just looking like this. Some glass in the middle. And there we go. And now I think I hook it up just like this. I don't know if it matters how it's set up, but I believe that's correct. And then maybe I'll move it. We'll keep it there for now. And then once I decide to get super decorative again, I will change it around. But I think that's where I'm going to keep it for now. Like this little healing center. I've never showed off this little healing center, but I think this little cute area with like the PC and the healer. And I thought that was cute to make, and it kind of fits well. But, leaves a lot of weird space everywhere else, but it's fine. The interior of this house is coming together very, very slowly, like with my Vivichoke plants over there. But anyways, back to the hunt, so we shall go. And, oh, it spit up the bottle. I didn't even notice that. I do recall there being a dig site that I found earlier, not really knowing it was a dig site, but maybe I can go find it again. Let's go see. Oh, yes, this is it right over here. You can tell because this birchwood's all weird and stuff, and I don't really know how to go through this without breaking anything that I should not be breaking. Yeah, this could be a bit tricky. But, I don't know. Dirt can't be suspicious, right? It's only the gravel, I believe. I don't want to break anything, so maybe I just go everything by hand here. Like, does that look suspicious? No. I don't remember what suspicious sand it looks like. I've never really used the brush feature, like, ever. So this is kind of hard for me to do. Okay, yeah, it's just sand and gravel that could be suspicious, but I once again, I just don't know what that looks like. Are you suspicious? No. You? No, they just all look the same to me. I don't think I've seen it correctly yet. I think that's it. That looks not, yes, that has to be something. Okay. We're gonna get it looks like a piece of charcoal. And we got a piece of charcoal, and my inventory fills up so fast. Oh my god. We got another one here, and it's just a piece of copper. Wow. Oh, more. Okay, that's blue. That's a good sign. That's a seed, a Vivichoke seed. Okay, those always can come in handy since we can't really get them any other way. Got one more here. And it looks like to be a root. Big root. Okay. Okay, I think I'm starting to get to see what's actually like the right item and what's not. Still hard to tell. But man, we can get useless items. Like another just plain piece of charcoal. I'm gonna keep a little chest out here just so I have place where... Oh my god, is that Galarian Farfetch? What's up, dude? Oh, I just remembered. I still have not remade my Pokedex since I lost the last one last episode. That was really smart of me. Anyways, I guess we can try... Maybe try to catch some buys. Alright, yeah, they was actually really easy to catch. I thought it'd be more of a struggle. But yeah, we also can like switch out our balls now. Because, you know, I got so many apricorns, so I could have more than Premier Balls. We can get like Ultra Balls and all that fun stuff. But yeah, back into here, looking for our fossils. Is that an Energizer root? Okay. Everything but a fossil. We got a bone. Guess that's close to a fossil. Okay, yeah, fossils must be pretty dang rare if I can barely find one. Oh, we can actually get a good view outside of it because it just goes right down into water. That's really weird. Look at how underwater cave here. That's actually kind of sick. Dang, that looked like a fossil for a second, but it's just iron. Oh, wait. I think we got one. Ooh, okay. And we got the plume fossil. So that's an Archon right there. Okay, that's cool. I don't think there's much more left in this place to be discovered. Okay, so that was somewhat successful. Now let's head back to our base before I die. I have to say though, it is cool to see it from above at the nighttime because you can see how slow and steady our base is coming together. And it looks good so far. It's only going to get better. It's only a beginner base. Then we're going to make bigger and better things. But for now, this is home sweet home. Okay, now how do I use this thing? Did I put it in there? No. Did I put it in there? How do I activate this thing? Okay, so it says the tank needs to be filled with organic matter. I assume that's just like this. Yeah, that seems to be alright. Thank goodness I have a ton of seeds, so I could just do this for hours. Okay, that seems alright, and I place that there, and boom. Okay. Now we just wait and see, I guess. Okay, yeah, this takes 12 minutes, so I'm not gonna wait there and wait for that to go. And it says we can choose the ball, so you know what? I'm gonna look at all the Pokeball types. See which one's the best for our Archon here. And I think the Sport Ball here is what's gonna make it look best. I think, I don't know. I kind of forgot what Archon looks like exactly, but you know, this ball looks pretty cool. So we're gonna put him in there. But yeah, 12 minutes to finish that. That is crazy. Meantime, I guess it's not a bad idea to show off how to make Apple Juice. So there's a lot of different combinations that you can use. So like, let me open that up. We got this one, and if I hover over it, it'll give -1 to sell and +2 speed. But you can also use berries to kind of influence it a little bit. So now it gives +1 skill, +1 stamina, and +3 speed. Like that looks good, so let's make that one. Okay, now that we have it, I can send out to our guy here and feed it to him. And that boosts up his stats a little bit. So if I go in here, look at the ride, there we go, he's +16% in speed, +25% in stamina, +2 in spill, deceleration 2%, and everything like that. Now, I don't know if there's a max limit to how many you can do. I probably should look that up right now, honestly. It doesn't seem like there's a limit, except for the 100% in each single one. So each Pokemon does have their own different unique stats to it. So each one have their own speed, like max speed and stuff that they can have, so... That's good to know, at least. Yeah, Flygon's pretty speedy, though, so that's good to have him. And yeah, oh, he's got high friendship, too. I didn't even notice you could see the friendship bar. Wait, what? And fullness. I don't know what fullness means. I guess that's like for Sylveon or something? I don't know, I'll figure that out eventually. Let's make our Pokedex again. Since my favorite color is green, it's only fitting that I have a green one. Look at all these little guys in here. Dang, we've seen like a lot of Pokemon that I haven't caught any at all, though. So maybe we should slowly start filling that up and, you know, buying more Pokeballs and stuff like that. But I guess while we wait for that one, I think it's only fitting that we go out on another adventure. And go find some more. So I don't know what any of these structures look like. We will find them eventually. Whoa. Wait a minute. Look how cool this spot is. Whoa. That looks... Okay, it doesn't look as cool as I thought it was, but that still looks really cool. This is a cute little area. Yeah, this is actually really cool looking. Like a little ravine, and it's like, oh my god. That's actually really nice. Okay, anyways. That did not just happen. There's no way that just happened. That creeper came out of nowhere. What the hell? It wasn't even that dark in that area. My stroke of death is not very strong. Good thing he didn't break through the floor. Because if an item fell down there and activated that pressure trap, I would have been so upset. Oh, the screen like kind of updates a little bit. You can kind of see it on the inside there. That's cool. I don't know how to tell the timing, but you know, that looks good for now. But before I went back out, I wanted to see if I can craft an EXP share. Yeah, I can. The recipe is actually not even that bad. Oh, wait, no, I can't. I don't have another amateur shard. Crap. Okay, I don't know where they are, so oh well. Okay, this seed is kind of crazy because you got that temple over there that I just explored, and then I got a temple here that I haven't explored yet, and then we got another one over there that I haven't explored yet. While also another village right there. What the heck? What happened here? Did a temple spawn within the temple? I'm so confused. What is this structure supposed to be? Was that just left over from the village and just all the way over here for some reason? I don't know what this is. Okay, I have actually no idea if this is done, but it seems like it's done. So let's click that, and yes, we got our first fossil Pokemon. I didn't leave an inventory space open. Oopsies. But there we go. We got ourselves a little Archon here. Oh, look at him. He looks so adorable. I think what I'm going to do now, since I did that, I'm kind of inspired. I think we have to go and collect every single fossil Pokemon. There's only, what, 9 of them in the game so far? I don't think, like, the ones that are mixed are here yet. I'm not sure. But you know what? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do before this episode ends. I'm going to go collect every single one of them before this episode ends. But first, I need to buff up Flagon, and I need to get some armor, and I have a lot to do. So let me go do that real quick. I also want to take this opportunity to craft ourselves our first... Oh, wait, no, wait, I'm doing this completely wrong. Alright, I want to take this opportunity to craft ourselves our very first EXP share, which I believe is just this, and... Nope, that meant iron. I don't know why I picked up the wrong thing. There we go. But yeah, now we got an EXP share that I can give to somebody. Let's go. I could just give it to my whole team, so that my team constantly is given XP. But that'd be lame. I actually caught this Clank earlier, and I kind of want to give it to it. Because, I believe there's a type of flying that he gets that kind of... Oh my god, it's like a little hat. That is adorable. Oh my god. That's crazy. But it kind of lets you, like, with the happy gas, it kind of just lets you, like, fly around and build easier that way. It's called the UFO flying type, I think. So I think we're going to do that. And I kind of want to revamp this real quick and maybe make another one. Okay, and there, and boom. We got 2 now. Perfect. That kind of fits well together. Gotta make them, you know, make this area a little bit nicer, I think. Some simple touches. Okay, it's a little open, but I think that's good for now for what I can do. I just need to add a lantern. There we go. Perfect. Alright, our little lab area. I think as I progress the inside of this base too, it's gonna try to like be something that useful for what like each item. So like this is my lab area, and then I'll figure out something over here. But like I want to try to keep every single part of the space kind of useful, or like have some kind of use to it, while also maintaining a pretty look. I'm not the best at interior, so it's gonna be a little while before it actually looks really great or amazing, but I definitely will try my best to do so. Anyways, now that that's done, I want to buff up Flagon so that we can go more hunting. And we have a bunch of these berries, because I realized that with the pink one, I believe, kind of made a lot, like, good. the one that I want with the stamina plus speed. So let me work on that. And while I wait for those to smelt, I think it's time I finally properly name Flagon here. And there's just one name that's just been going through my mind, and that is Jet. I feel like Jet is such like a classy name for a Flagon, and it works really well for him. But I'm also going to give you guys an option too, because, you know, this Clink is going to need a name. So what do you think we should name this Clink? I will give it to the top comment, or the most favorited. So write your name below if you come this far in this video, and tell me what we think we should name this little Clink guy here. In the meantime, let's feed all of these this. Now I could and go make more. I don't have a lot of energy roots, and I'm going to have to start farming these berries, which is fine. Didn't take that long. Because our wonderful skeleton farm gives us lots of bones, which lets us get lots of bone meal, which is very nice and helpful. See, look how fast and efficient this is. Dang, 43 already. Okay, yeah, now we just need the energy root, which I do have a small farm kind of going down, but it's kind of weird to grow because it like grows on the ceiling of stone and stuff. There's only like a certain chance that I'll actually drop an energy root. So you see, we only got 2 from that, and we got mostly big root. Sadly, I can't place it on sandstone. Otherwise, I would just, use my wonderful little sandstone room that I made here. But I think what I can do here is kind of just place this out. I think that's big enough for what I need, so let's plant this here. And then bone meal it. Yeah, it only grows the adjacent side, which is kind of a pain in the butt. But it's not that big a deal. You know what? 2 full stack of bone meal kind of got us 42 root, and that's plenty for what I need. And one thing I could do is like bomb rush the end, get my elytra, and travel so much faster that way. But I feel like that takes a lot out of the Cobblemon experience and just makes it Minecraft. So that's why like I really wanted to raise up a Pokemon first and like train him to be the fastest possible, and he would be like my main to go get around. Which I know can be a bit slightly annoying because of the stamina, but it's the same as losing your fireworks and then having no paper. Like, I don't have farms for that, really. Like, I don't have a gunpowder farm. I also completely remade this building. I don't know if I explained that or not. I just think it looks a little bit better because I was like looking at it and I'm like, oh my god, it doesn't blend in at all here at all. And I only think it looks a little bit better and like kind of fits with my house a little bit more, and it's yeah. Small little touches like that, which is nice about this world. Is like, I don't like something, I could just go back and change it into something I like better. And like this wall, like this sign too. That sign was so ugly. I don't know why I thought I made that. This isn't great, but it's temporary, so it's gonna be there for now. We're gonna live with that guy. And I think I maxed out its stamina and speed. Yeah. Okay, so his stamina is not maxed out, but his speed is spanned up, and its acceleration is not that fast, but it doesn't really matter. He had pretty fast stamina already. Alright, so let's go in the morning and let's see how fast Jet can go. Well, we have finally landed, and I hope that renders properly. It probably didn't, because the flashback mod is not entirely compatible with Cobblemon right now. I don't think replay mod is much better either. So, what we got is what we got. I think it should come out good. But yeah, now I guess we should just focus on finding fossils again. Ugh, this is a lot harder than it looks, because there's apparently a lot of different structures, and they all blend in really well to the environment. Like how am I supposed to know that this is a historical structure full of fossils? Like, kind of hard. I mean, I found it. Found one. Also, not every single type of fossil spawns at every single type of structure, so I'm gonna have to like really explore, like really find all these things, which is gonna be fun. I could definitely do it, but it's a lot bigger task than I thought it was gonna be. It doesn't help when you keep finding coal. Finally got another fossil. I don't know what that is, but let's see here. We got the fossilized dino. Okay, so they definitely do have the Gen A fossil Pokemon. I think that's what that is. I wonder if I have to combine them somehow. Got the Helix fossil too. Don't know how that ended up all the way out in the desert, but every desert was possibly an ocean, right? I don't know. Got a black Augerite. That evolves Scyther into Cleavor. Very nice. We got a root fossil too. Okay. That's 3 fossils from this site. That's good to go. That's good to go. Mark it off our checklist. Okay, I think I got all the suspicious sand in this area. Let's head back to base. Place the Helix Foxel in that one. Let me see if I can put that in there. No, it doesn't seem to do anything. Okay, so I definitely have to combine that with something else. But let's put the root fossil in there and get these guys going while we go back out and explore some more. Alright, I decided to make a book and quill here, keeping track of everything we've collected so far. So we got root fossil, plume fossil, helix fossil, and 1 fossilized dino. I'm going to keep these separated and like put it 1 or 2 to make sure I have the right amount, because we need 2 of each. So let's get back out there. You know what? I just had an epiphany. I realized I am rushing this fossil thing, and that it makes 0 sense in a Cobblemon Forever world. So I am gonna put a halt for now on that, because you know, forever is a really long time. So why am I trying to rush through every single goal and every single thing that I have to do? And especially because it's kind of hard to track everything, and it's actually very, 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 very annoying to find these things, and I am not enjoying it in the slightest. So why am I doing this to myself if I don't want to? Though, to be honest, I only have one fossil I don't need left, and that is 2 fossil fish, and I just can't find them, and they're like the most annoying structures to find, and I'm not gonna even bother anymore. I will find them on my adventures normally, and that is the new plan. But I am going to sit here and finish fossiling up, reviving these fossils that I've gotten, so that I can add them to my party, even though I can only fit 6 at a time. But yeah, we've gotten a good amount of them right now. Let's see, we got Lily, Aerodactyl, Tyrant, Cranidos, Arctozolt, Armara, Dragozolt, and I caught a Lapras too, and an Archon. And we got more brewing in the trays. I could have sworn I got an Omanite already. Yeah, no, Omanite's right there. I should make a box just for fossils. Here we go. Yeah. Put them all in this little box here. And I can even change the wallpaper, which I don't think I have any, like, cool fossil. Yeah, I guess that works. A little cave there. Little fossil wallpaper. And I think that's cool. Look at them. I'm gonna have to find a way to take a screenshot with all of them. But we also still got more to go. So I think I have 3 more fossils I have to dig up. 2 more. And then I have to, like, get the fish fossils so that I can combine them. And that's going to be a pain in the butt. But that'll be a problem for another day. But for now, I kind of want to shift my focus into this area here, because I think I finally figured out what I want to put here. Or there. Probably going to put it there. Okay, so you're probably wondering what this is. Well, basically, this whole thing is going to be our goals book. Oh, so I can't actually write in it if it's on there. Oops, did not know that. But yeah, this is going to be our goals. So we're going to have like main goals. If I were to flip to the next page, we're going to have like side goals. Yeah, so like our main goals are going to be like complete Pokedex. Simple enough. Put that there. And like a side goal would be collect all fossil Pokemon. Yeah, that's the example over there. I did have this in a Notion, but I realized Minecraft has its own book system. Why not use it in the books, and then we can keep everything in the Forever world, which I think would be really fun. I just gotta figure out how to make like a X, or like instead of using an X, I just, you know, put a check mark there. That I don't know. But yeah, let me finish this up. So here are some of our main goals. We haven't completed any of them yet, because I've not completed the Pokedex. I have not finished making that village. I have not fought the End Dragon yet, and I have not done the members project, which I guess it's kind of hard to tell. Like, but main goals are going to be mostly like bigger projects, like really big projects that are going to take me a little longer than just like 1 episode to do, or maybe I can do it in 1 episode if I make the episode super long. While these side pros are like little things I can do, so like this build the XP farm. If you've done that, cross it off. Max out Flygon, haven't quite done it yet. He still has a few stats I have to level up. But he is good now for flying, basically. That's what the Flygon is for. That didn't make any sense. So we place that here, and now we can just go in here, and we can edit and see all of our goals as we please. We might have to figure out how to make a little nicer too, more organized and easier to read. But for now, that's good. And yeah, this area isn't exactly how I pictured it to be, but it is something I gotta figure it out, because I don't really know to make a decoration blocks that kind of blend in with books and this. So yeah. I think that's where I'm getting this episode off. The next episode, I'm going to put all my focus into that trading village, because I really want to make it look good and have a safe haven for those villagers over there, along with having some good trades so I can build some stuff up. Might also fight the Ender Dragon. I don't know yet. It's a possibility. But for now, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.